So today, for the first time in a very long time, I squatted. Um, I'd barely call it a squat. I mean, having 30 kilos on your back doesn't really feel like you're squatting. Um, However, my knee wasn't that mad at me, and I spent the day pretty much just experimenting and seeing what I could do. I hip thrusted as well. There was a point in time where that was definitely not going to happen because of my knee, because for some reason, it's well, no, it is a very similar like movement to leg driving on the bench press, right? And there was a period of time, the first couple 2 to 3 weeks, where leg driving on the bench press was painful. So I hip thrusted, and I was very surprised as to how my knee felt. There was no discomfort at all. There was a bit of discomfort on the squat if I sat into the hole and allowed the pressure to go onto my knees. But if I kept everything else, if I kept everything that needed to be activated and engaged throughout, then my knee was protected and everything else was working perfectly in order to look after my knee. I didn't record them, but I played with some zombie squats and some front squats, and they put a lot of pressure on my knee, which my knee didn't like. So that is not something I'll be going back to anytime soon. On top of that, I did some step ups. Interestingly, I should have known like that wasn't much of an experiment. Like the step ups were always going to be fine to me. That's one thing that has strangely been my knee's been very welcoming for anything in that range of motion because it's quite limited. Straightening my leg now, I can do it. It's not completely uncomfortable, but I can completely comfortable, sorry, but I can do it. So I did some hamstring curls on the hamstring curl machine and some leg extensions, and I can't remember precisely, but there was a way in which I did the leg extensions which caused discomfort and borderline pain, and there was a way which did not. I need to look back at my notes and see if I wrote anything down. I hope I did. I feel like I didn't. As to what the difference was there, but I'll just play with it again because I'm going to be doing the same thing now. On the 3 days where I'm not benching, I'm just going to load my legs and see what they can take without causing any pain. I'm going to keep squatting because it felt so good to squat. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. I've missed that movement more than I thought I would. So yeah, I look forward to seeing where it takes me. I wrapped it off. I'm going to do this whenever it's a nice day. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get some back done in the gym as well on the days where it's not that nice. But I capped it off with pissing about on the bar at the park, which was really nice. I felt quite well rested. There were certain things that I was able to do with considerable ease that I was nowhere near doing last time I went to the park, and that feels good. And it serves as a nice reminder to like listen to my body and not think that I can't necessarily do something and accept the fact that I might just be a little bit fatigued, right? But yeah, man, yeah, it was a fun day. I'll be real. It was a really, really fun day playing with things that I haven't played with in a long time and getting outside. Getting outside is always lit, man. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you very, very much. It was a very simple one today. This is very much like a note to self to be aware of like where I'm at in my knee progression. So if you made it this far and you listened to this whole thing, thank you very much. I appreciate you more than you could imagine. And I shall see you tomorrow.